Okay, good evening, everybody. Hope you are doing well. We are 9 days from Christmas. Unbelievably, 9 days from Christmas. So hopefully you are ready. If you are not, we have some ideas here on the table. We'll go over this stuff after we go over a few other things. I guess we'll get some people on here. We don't have a whole lot to show you, so we're kind of going to we'll show the new fabric, we'll show a few gifty things, and then we're going to do a shop tour because we haven't done one in a little while. So some people who are joining us from beyond California maybe haven't seen the shop before. So we will go ahead and do that. So, and for those of you who maybe have never been into the shop, I'm Stacy, so welcome. Nice to see you, meet you, whichever. We are standing in the front of the shop, which some of you probably haven't walked into the front of the shop in 9 months, because that's how long it's been since we've had our front door actually open for people to walk into. So welcome to the front of the shop. We are going to do a little tour, through here, so hold on for that. We have just a little bit of business to take care of first. So the good and bad news, I guess, first is the 5-day special. So some of you have come in and have been able to pick up your mystery fat quarter bundles because obviously we have those ready. And I've called everybody, for payment or whatever, and I'm just waiting for a few calls back. We were hoping, we had seen the tracking info that our stuff was supposed to arrive by end of day today. And here it is, 5 o'clock, and it has not arrived. So we are desperately hoping tomorrow. I did track it. It said at 3:30 this morning it was enjoying some time in San Bernardino, maybe skiing the slopes. I don't know. So whatever it's doing, it's not here in our store yet. So we're really hoping by tomorrow that it will be here, but we need tomorrow to receive it and package it all. So Friday morning, as far as I know, is going to still be the earliest that you'll be able to pick up those things. So, Friday morning, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm getting the look. So that's the other thing, our holiday hours. So we're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week, 10 to 4. And then next week, just Tuesday and Wednesday, 10 to 4. We'll be closed Monday, and then we'll be closed Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week. So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and day after Christmas. And of course, Sunday, Monday, as always. And then next week's video is going to be fun. You're not going to want to miss it. It will still be at 5 o'clock, but it's going to be something different, and I'm excited about it. And I think you will be too. The other bit of business that I wanted to cover was the virtual retreat. So I have the sign-ups ready for you online. So you can go to our website and you'll click on, the easiest way to get to it is if you click on calendar and go to January and then scroll down to the dates, which is the 23rd, 24th, 25th. It's the Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It'll say virtual retreat. Just click on that and it'll take you right to the page, and you can go ahead and register. It's $25. It's a 3-day retreat virtually. So we're going to be doing it on Facebook groups. If you don't have Facebook, that's okay. We can still do it with email. And then what we've also decided to do is each day we're going to do a Zoom happy hour. Drinks optional. And that way people can see each other. I know that there's going to be a lot of people who are from out of town and maybe haven't seen a lot of the people recently, or you just want to meet some new people, put a face to the names that you're seeing on the groups there. And it's a little more interactive and more fun that way. So we'll go ahead and do the Zoom video probably each evening, maybe around 4 o'clock. We still have to flesh out those details, but so if you're kind of on the fence going, oh, I don't know, it's Facebook, it's not totally interactive, we're still going to do an interactive portion for it, and you don't have to have Facebook. So anyways, so go to the website, sign up. We're super excited. We still have openings. Yay, virtual retreat. We're delving into the unknown. It'll be fun though. Demos and quilt-alongs and things like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So we really hope you'll join us. Okay, I think that's it for business. So we'll go into the new stuff. And like I said, we don't have a whole lot. But what we do have is fun. So Aurifil Color Builders. So this is the final month for the Aurifil Color Builders, and this is like basics. Everybody uses black and white and gray, and so those are the three colors that are included, and the numbers for them, the white is 2021, the gray is 2625, and the black is, of course, black, 2692. So it's 3 spools of 50 weight Aurifil that are included in here, and they are the 1,452 yards or whatever it is of thread. It's a lot of thread. It'll fill a lot of bobbins. And so these are $39.99. They're available on the website. We have every month except January, I believe, still available. So if you're looking for a gift for someone, you know, you can always use thread. Everybody can use thread, and you know, these are basics. So black and white. So those are on there under Color Builders. And it's been fun kind of touring Italy. You know, every time that they send us an email, they, you know, each month is based on a place in Italy. And so it's been kind of fun to see the pictures of all the different places in Italy. So if you get a chance, go to the Aurifil website and you'll be able to see all the different places. So it makes you just want to go.
Yeah, if only.
If only. Okay. And we have just some basics in. So this is Spotted, which we have a lot of already, but these are some new colors. So this is Kelly Green. It's called Kelly. And then we have purple and then black. And so these are really nice because they have just enough texture in them to give them a little bit of interest without super, you know, overpowering. So they make great, you know, great backgrounds or great sashings or even backings. Just anything where you would just want a little bit of texture, or you can do an entire quilt out of them if you want to use, you know, something that's bright and fun. So Spotted, and they're by Moda. They're $12.55 a yard, and they, you know, will go along with all of the other colors. We've got the whole spectrum now. I think we're only missing orange. Other than that, we have all the colors. So that's Spotted, and then we have, these are really fun. We really like these. Of course, they're modern, so of course we like them. These first 3 are called Art Theory, and they're by Allison Glass, and they go along with some of the other fabrics of hers that we already have. This one I'll uncover so you can kind of see it better. It's got a lot of different shapes in it. I think it'd be really fun to practice your Frumotion quilting on this. You can just kind of follow the little lines and go on to the next thing and just make a great back, and then you just follow everything and quilt it and you're good to go. But it could make a good background too if you've got some solids to go with it. And we have this in a much lighter version as well. I think it's in a gray. And then these guys, this is the white on white version, but you can really see the pattern here in the gray. Just kind of like lines and geometric shapes. So again, good blenders, good fillers. And those, all 3 of those are by Allison Glass. From Andover Fabrics, and they're $13.15 a yard. And then the last one is Spectra Static, which is Juicy Juice, and we have, again, a whole range of colors in those as well. They go with his other line called Prism. Okay, that completes everything that's new. Are there any questions, comments?
No, Bonnie Barber wants to add a fat quarter of each of those to her order.
We can do that. Okay, so I'm going to kind of move all of these off of here, and we're going to go over the things on the table. So if you missed our 5 days of Christmas specials, you missed out on a good deal on the ruler safe because we knocked them off by $10, but this is the ruler safe. It still will make a good gift. But it opens up and will hold this size, which is all that we have left. We'll hold an 8 by 24, 8.5 by 24 inch ruler. As far as the size, and it will hold up to 10 rulers stacked up in there. So these are really cool. So they are $69.99, and they're a hard case. It's not a gun case. It's not a pull cube case.
But it's light to hold.
But it is light to hold. You know, you can just pick it up. Woo! It's fun. So it's good for storing your rulers, or if you eventually go to classes and you want to take your rulers without worrying about them cracking, then this is a good thing to do. Okay, other gifty things, and they're called Ruler Safe, all one word. Project bags, the ever popular project bags. We don't have any pre-made ones for you to purchase, but you could always purchase the pattern. They come together really quickly, or you could as a gift idea, get the pattern and maybe a little bit of the soft and stable and a couple of fat quarters thrown in there and wrap it all up, and they can make it themselves. But it's a lot of fun because they've got the clear vinyl inside. So you just zip, unzip. So this size, I have a couple of these at home, and I've got, in one of them I have like pens and seam rippers and all those kinds of things. I also have one that has some rulers in there, and then I have one that has my rotary cutters. So they're good for carrying all kinds of things. And then I have a big one for actual projects.
Okay, Joan is asking, are we getting more ruler safes?
Uh,
If there's a specific one they want.
If there's a specific one that you want, let us know, and we'll throw it on another order, because I know we sold out of all of the squares. So all
You're
I
going to have
left.
to probably repeat the question.
Okay, so someone wanted to know if we were going to get any more of the ruler safes. We sold out of all of the square ones, for our 5 days, and I only have, I think, 3 of the rectangle ones, like one blue, this blue one, and I think pink and a rose gold. So if there's a specific ruler safe that you want, please let us know. We can put it on an order. It's going to be several weeks before we can get it in, because clearly things are taking a long time right now, as evidenced by the fact that we still don't have our order. So, and always, if there's something specific that you want, please, give us a call, come into the shop. If we can get it, we'll get it for you. We'll just put it on our next order. We can't get it for you right away unless we're placing the order that day. But, we always try and do our best to get, any kind of special orders to you guys. So there we go. Okay, another gift item are these really cool, and I say that with the sarcasm in mind, Laura Birch cosmetic bags. Not a fan of Laura Birch, but they're bright and fun and happy. So they're a fun little pouch. You can throw all kinds of little things in here. You can use this as your gift bag. You can throw in some, if you know a sewer that's
Aurifil.
just starting, you can throw your Aurifil in there. You can throw scissors and pens and, rotary blades, that kind of thing in here to give as a gift, and a nifty little pouch to hold it all. And they're assorted, so there's all kinds of colors, and they're all cats. But all different ones. So you can come in and pick those out and enjoy. If you're giving a quilt, we recommend giving a pouch of the Orvis. No, it's not just for horses, but it's also for delicate fabrics. And so we have these little kind of single serve pouches that are good for, one wash of a quilt. So it's nice. You can gift the quilt with a package of the Orvis and let them know how, put a little note on how to wash it and how to care for the quilt. I just did that. I gave a baby quilt and I gave her a package of the Orvis, and she's like, but it's for horses. And I said, no, it's for fabrics too. So that's a good thing. I've also, I kind of tied up the quilt and I just tucked the little pouch on the, underneath the ribbon, and little instruction tag, attached to the ribbon, so that they know how to do it. So it's a really good gift idea to just kind of stick in there with anything that you're sending, like that, a quilt or even anything else that's washable. So, okay, and then we showed these last week or week before. These are the foldable bags, foldable totes. So it, it opens up. It's a box. You just put the base down on it, and it's, a box that you can put all your tools and whatnots in there. Lots of uses for this, not just for sewing, but for, all kinds of things too. You could even, for the new moms that may be,
You could store all your magazines
you
in
can
there.
store your magazines in there, but for the new moms, you could put diapers so that you have them handy in a room. You could put diapers and wipes in there, or kind of a tote along, so if you are moving from room to room, you could tote your little stuff with you. So these are fun. Red and white polka dots. Who doesn't love a polka dot? That's our motto. Okay, this guy we also showed last week. It's hard to see in the plastic. I don't want to take it out though. But it unzips and it holds your rotary cutter. So it's got 2 sides. It's got Velcro on one side and a little mesh kind of pocket on the other side. So you could hold a cutter, and you could hold a second cutter or extra blades, in their little plastic cases or something like that. And it says, I love quilting. So how fun is that? It's a fabulous gift for a quilter who has everything. So we don't have that. My personal favorite is the 2.5 by 6 inch ruler. Let me tell you, I use this all the time. But this is great because it says I love my quilting friends on it. And it's the Creative Grids ruler, so it's got all these little hearts that are on there, are the little, you know, the little grippies that all the Creative Grids rulers have on them. I'm sure it doesn't come out on the video very well, but so it's I love my quilting friends. So what a great gift to give to your, you know, to your little quilting buddies. You know, maybe there's people that you haven't seen in a while, and you just want to let them know that, you know, you're thinking of them. You know, they're your quilting friends. So we have these. And then we also, we didn't get the bag out.
Yeah.
The scrap bag. We sold out of the pre-made ones these, but this is also a really great gift idea for either to make for someone or to give them, you know, the pattern and maybe some of the supplies that go with it. A couple of fat quarters, and all the little things that make it. But this is, so what this is, if you're looking at it going, huh? What it does is the little pouch on the top hangs on your desktop, or, you know, right next to your sewing machine, and it has a little rubber grippy on the bottom of it. And then the bag part hangs down, and you throw your little threads. So you have it right next to it, the sewing machine, and you're clipping those threads off, and you toss them in there, or your little snips, or
And the top is
whatever.
a pin cushion.
And the top is also a pin cushion. It's filled with walnut shells, so you can stick, you know, if you're just grabbing pins out and you don't have a little thing that you can throw them at, you can stick them right in there. And what's bonus with the walnut shells is that they sharpen at the same time. And if you can use the iron-on vinyl, or you can use the Odie coat to put on the inside of the bag to make it so that you can just dump your bag out and all your threads will come out, or you can stick your hand in and everything is all just kind of in a pile of stuff, and you just grab that pile and throw it in your trash can. So your threads aren't going to stick to the fabric of the bag because you've coated it. And of course, we have all of that in the shop. Odie coat, best stuff. All right, just a couple more things, and then we'll do a little tour. We don't want to go all night tonight. The Oh So Clean little cleaning. Everybody needs to give their machine some love. So it's got the little cleaning brush and a slightly larger cleaning brush. Well, larger but not. A little more detailed, I guess. And then a cloth for cleaning like the screens. You know, if you've got the computerized sewing machine, so it can clean the screens, or your glasses so you can see the screen. Whatever. And they come in a handy dandy little case. Okay, so I guess we'll kind of do a little tour of the shop. First, behind me though is, I don't know if you can see it, this So Colorful wall hanging. We just have one left. This is a great little kit, and let me tell you, this is a fabulous deal. So it actually is a panel that includes this top part here, and then another bottom part that has all of the like the primary, the secondary, the tertiary, and it goes into all the, all the other color things. You know, they're escaping my brain at the moment.
Right.
But so what we did was we cut this top part off and just did this. Now all these pieces come pre-cut and pre-fused, so really you just slap them on there, iron it on, just straight stitch around it, or do your favorite form of applique stitching on there. And what's nice though is it also comes with a bonus pattern, a bonus quilt pattern, which would be great with this fat quarter bundle. And these are all Michael Miller. So this stack of fabric is Michael Miller solids, and then this is also by Michael Miller. So you can do this quilt, this bonus quilt pattern that comes in this box for $30, I believe it is. And then you could purchase the fat quarter bundle and make the other quilt. So it's kind of a twofer. Let me just double check the price on that. No, this one's free. Awesome. It's $30. Okay, color wall. All the pretty colors. I'll let you scan wherever you want to scan.
And we do have 108s.
And we do have 108s. And we also have 108 flannel. This is just white flannel. But, you know, if you're trying to get a back done quickly and you don't want to piece the whole thing and you have a large quilt, then 108s are great for that. Our fat quarters are looking very messy. Ignore those, please. We've had a lot of fat quarter bundles to make, so we're a little we need to clean and replenish. So the front of the shop has the color wall, which has all of our basics, and then we have more basics scattered throughout the shop as well. We like our basics. Basics do really, really well. I know a lot of you are using a lot of your stash lately, so you've been coming in looking for some blender things to go with them, so we are trying to accommodate you on everything that we possibly can. So lots of blenders out here, and then a lot of collections too. We've got the new Norma Rose. There's all the Spotted as well. You know, we just got the new colors of Spotted, and there's the whole rest of them. So like I said, we've got every color in the rainbow except orange. I don't know why we don't have orange. We'll have to rectify that situation. But some of the newer things that have come in are all up front. We've got like the Urban Artifacts, all the new, we've got all the Tula Pink. So this whole shelf is all Tula Pink, plus the Tula Pink True Colors, which if you're doing the Nebula Block of the Month, and you want more of those, or you're doing the pillowcases, or you know, something to go with it, we've got a lot of the True Colors there. We've got some dots. 3 shelves of Cafe. Everybody loves Cafe. Those big, you know, large prints, that's Cafe Facet. And then beachy items, Sea Life, Hawaiian, all kind of thrown in there. So lots of fun things to do with those. You could even do, if you have friends that live near the ocean, or they wished they lived near the ocean, you could make a table runner or a small wall hanging with some of the beachy stuff. Kind of remind them of the ocean. Some pretty florals up here, and a couple of bags, and then of course our Aurifil thread. So you can see on the top there we have all of the months except for January, I believe, is the only month we don't have. But our thread is, this is all of the 50 weight, all of these, you know, the orange cap spools are all 50 weight. So that's your general piecing, and I use 50 weight for quilting. So general piecing and quilting. And then we have the smaller spools here, the brown ends are 80 weight. So those are really good for applique. I think you can also do embroidery with those. If you do hand work, that's good for those too. And then down here, the green capped spools are the 40 weight, and they're just a little bit thicker. And we did do a couple weeks ago, we did a little, you know, demo on all of these, so you can go back and watch that. But the 40 weight is, you can use it to piece, but it's a little bit thicker. It's really good for quilting. Gives you just a little bit more definition on your quilting. And then we have the 28, which is even thicker and is again good for quilting. So we have a lot of colors to have some fun with that. You know, play around with it. So, all right, and then of course stuff on the walls.
Yeah, Jeff wanted to know if there were any new projects, but I don't think there are.
There are no new projects. There are projects in the works at home, which you'll see in the future. I'm working on 2 different ones right now. One of which we will have the kits for next month. It's patriotic. Okay, so Notions wall.
Kind of boring.
I know it's boring, but you know, you can see that we have a lot of notions that a lot of places, you know, other places don't have. So if you're looking for that kind of hard to find thing, check out our Notions wall, or if you don't find it, give us a call or let us know, and we'll see if we can order it. And we have patterns, our wall of patterns, and then of course rulers. You know, we carry all the creative grids. And then the back room, which is where you would normally walk into, has everything else. Lots more fabric. So we have our flannel and our patriotic. We have some florals back here. Of course, more quilts on the wall. Kits, our best press. And then we go a little further and we've got things for purses and bags. We've got the mesh fabric, zippers and Velcro and all that kind of stuff. And we do also have hardware for all of the, you know, all of the bags. And the ever popular essential tote, which was part of last last week's 5 days specials. So patriotic, we've got a fairly good selection of patriotic stuff. And then we have quilts on the wall. And we have a few books and patterns back here. And of course, all of our books are 30% off. You can use the code BOOK30, that's BOOK 30 online, to receive 30% off of the books on your web orders. Otherwise, in the store, we do it automatically. And as we come back around here, we'll go down the aisle of boutiques, and you can also see at the end of the boutiques is the wall of kids. But we have the whole rainbow of colors in boutiques. We're pretty low on boutiques right now, so we're working on rectifying that. It's hard to find really, really good. You know, we're trying to find different things. And we have a lot of blenders in boutiques right now. But we're trying to find collections and like mains so that you can use some of those blenders with them and build, you know, and build a quilt around them. So again, the full spectrum of colors in boutiques. And yes, you can mix boutiques with all the other cottons. The quilt police will not come and hunt you down. I've done it numerous times. And then we have kids, so we have, you know, some of the brighter stuff, and then we've got more neutrals, and then we have girl and boy. And again, we're also trying to get more boy things, boy baby things. And holiday. So we have Halloween and Thanksgiving. And then, of course, Christmas. We still have Christmas. So for those last minute things that you want to make.
Or for next year.
Or for next year. Yes, exactly. We still have plenty of Christmas selection. And, of course, we have food stuff back here, kitchen-y, wine. Wine might make an appearance next week. We'll see. We need a wind down Wednesday. And a few more kind of collections back here. We have some travel, music, animals, landscape, and then our fusibles.
Okay.
So,
Hopefully we didn't make anybody sick.
hopefully not. And batting and clothing. And we set up the sewing table, but haven't really had time to sew much, which is a good thing. That means that you guys are coming in and purchasing. And so that's good.
Yeah,
Oh, gift certificates. I'm going to talk about
and
gift
don't
certificates.
forget that we have rayon.
And we have rayon. Let's make that pretty. I forgot. Gift certificate sale. So we are back in our usual spot. So from now until the 23rd, gift certificates are 10% off in store or on phone. I was not able to make it viable online. The tech support, they couldn't do it. So it's in store or online, so 10% off. So if you buy a $100 gift certificate, you're only paying $90, but you're still getting $100 worth
Unless
of
I ring it up.
product. What's that?
Unless I ring it up.
Unless we have a little goof up, then, you pay full price. No, we fixed it. So gift certificate sale, so till the 23rd, they're 10% off. And again, that's in store. And remember, we are closed on Sunday and Monday, and the 23rd is the last day we'll be open before Christmas, before we close for Christmas.
So send your elves.
So send in your elves, your hubbies or your spouses or your partners or your kids or your whoever, and tell them, come on in. And this is the time of year that we see more guys than we do see women. We've seen a lot come through lately, so there's some lucky ladies out there. Or you can buy one for yourself. We've had numerous people do that as well. And, if you want to give yourself a budget or not for next year's quilt purchases, for fabric or patterns or classes, because eventually we'll be able to get back into classes, then, you can use that certificate throughout the year because they never expire. So you can use them throughout the year to make all those purchases. All right, so Jeff, sorry, no song and dance. We'll do that next week.
But he says he loves your earrings.
Thank you. They're former ornaments. Now appearing as earrings. So I guess if there's no further questions or comments, then we will bid you adieu until next week. And again, tune in next week. It's going to be fun. We're going to do something different. I like it. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure you guys will like it too, if it works. But we'll give it a shot. All right, so everything that we talked about you can find on our website. We'll get the newsletter out today, and if you have, of course, any questions, concerns, give us a call, send us an email. As far as getting the receiving in for the 5 days, you know, it's out of our hands. We're really hoping that it comes in tomorrow. We're getting a little worried, but we hope for the best. So anyways, all right, have a good evening. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you later.